Hey friends, Michelle here from Scrappy Soul Sister. Thank you for joining me today on my channel. I truly appreciate it. I am here with you with a process video using the March limited edition kit from my Creative Scrapbook. And this kit is primarily the Plume and Petal collection from 49 and Market. So pretty. There's other bits and pieces as well. So be sure to check out. I have a processing or a unboxing video. Some of the other designers also have unboxing videos. So check out the kit. It's really fun to play with. And so you also receive a sketch every month. And so this is the sketch for this month. And this is by Laura Creates. And so I think the sketch, I guess it's supposed to go this way. My picture is going to go this way, but that's okay. I think that I am going to look at using this paper here because I like the edges. And if I don't use this, I will use maybe a white piece of cardstock and do some mixed media. So the jury is still out on that. But I wanted to do, I mean, this is a great jumping off point. But I wanted to do maybe more with the stars. And so let me see if I have like a layered or nesting star set here. So I think that I will, do just more of the stars. In different sizes. I don't know if I will I'll probably just keep this line. I do so many diagonal layouts, and since this has a pretty strong line going this way, I think I will just keep it going vertically. And then I still have, these out of the way. I still have quite a few flowers left. So maybe I will just intersperse some flowers in with the stars and kind of nest them in there. I'm not really sure how it's all going to work out, but you get the idea. I also have a lot of the little ivory ones that I can either leave as ivory or maybe color. We'll see. So it also has a title down here and a journaling card. Now I thought for my title I would use this smile, and so that will go down here. I might just cut it off and use this part maybe on the side. So something along those lines. So first of all, I'm going to cut out my stars. I still have, quite a few of the patterned papers left. So I'll go ahead and cut those out, get it on here, and see if it's all just a little too strong with the pattern paper. And in that case, I will go ahead and go to a white background. And if I do go to a white background, or even with this, the sketch has obviously some wood plank paper going on in there, some wood grain, and so I'll try to incorporate this as well. So that is the plan. Let's see if it will all come together the way I want. All right, so as you can see, I have some of the stars out of some of the pattern papers. So I have quite a few with the blue quatrefoil. I have a couple with some of the more intense colors. And then I am going to cut out a few more out of the Purple Lady paper. And some of these I can flip over and use the B-side. And so first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and tear my paper. So I am tearing, I'm just figuring out which direction I want to tear from because I do want the white to show. And so there is that. I'm also going to tear a couple of chunks out of that wood grain paper so I can have one vertical piece going to be on the right, and then a piece that I can layer under my main uh, pattern paper there. And so that's what I'm working on there. And I'm just tearing. I have some tearing rulers. Sometimes I use them. But for something like this, where I want it to feel a little more organic, I just live with whatever. Um, Whatever happens. And so here are my stars, and I am going to go ahead and kind of lay them out how I am thinking. And then I see my layout is falling off to the right there a little bit. Hopefully that's okay for the moment because most of the action is going to be going on that left page. And so I'm going to go ahead and rough it up a little bit and then adhere it. And so that's what's happening there. Going to do the same with the wood grain paper and just clean up any edges that I don't like. I'm going to stick that down. And then the piece that is going to lay underneath my main pattern paper there. So once I get all that adhered, then I'm going to take a look at doing some mixed media now. Confession time. So I'm going to go ahead and get some gesso and just do a little bit of gesso on my patterned paper there, just so it doesn't get like a soaked in look. I'm not going to do a lot of mixed media on the paper. But at some point soon, my camera is going to stop filming. And so, just to talk you through what it is I do take that tumbled glass and Victorian velvet, those colors, and I paint them on using my white or using my watercolor tray that I created from my distress crayons. And so there pulling that out. And so there you can see what I did without the support of my camera. A lot of this is just going to peek through. I really like how it turned out, as I'm sorry you didn't get to see it. I showed you there the stencils that I use. I did take speckled egg through the larger medallion tile, and then I had a stencil that had outline of the medallion tile, and I just took some gold through that. And now I am using Dusty Concord with this verbiage stamp, and then I'm just going to get it wet in places just so it looks a little blurred and isn't really solid looking. And then the final thing I'm going to do is some splatters, and I do the splatters with the Dusty Concord as well as tumbled glass. So I do want to have a few mats behind my photo. And so I start with tissue paper. You might see that shortly. Then I use that blue kind of quatrefoil paper. I use that quite a bit for mats. It's just a nice basic pattern paper. And then I use some of the wood grain as well. You can see there. Now my photo is myself and my girlfriends. We're at a walk in Chambers Bay. They're in Tacoma, and Stacy has her sweet Kai, a mini Bernedoodle, with her. This is at this point we know we're getting a mini Bernedoodle of our own, and she's been born. We just don't know exactly which dog we're getting, so I am excited to hang out with friends, of course, but also with Kai. And so, laying down my stars, I am taking a look at the flowers. I decide against the green flowers. There's not really any other green in this layout to tie it to. Now, our outfits are all pretty either neutral or at least berry colors, and so they all seem to be fine. But adding one more little bit of color just didn't seem to work. And so I'm just taking a look at how I want this to lay out. And so I do off camera, I don't think I show you at least, I do take all of my stars and I rough up the edges of those. There you can see I have my smile title, and then the rest of the tag I am going to put over there to the right. I am taking a look through some of the embellishments to see what I might like, and so I'm grabbing some of the plumes and petals out of the laser cut elements just to see how I might want to use them in this layout. And the three, so I have, my star cluster going up the left, and then I will have that other cluster kind of going from the smile all the way up, curving around the right there to that journaling tag. And so, so this is pretty close to how it is going to end up. I bought a couple pieces of that netting, and I am going to take a look at how I want to handle my little journaling card over to the right. So I think I am going to layer it with a star, that measuring tape, and I want to put like a word or something on top of it. Now you'll see up to the left, I have a little, I did a swatch of the um, Crooked Broomstick. That is the color that comes as a free gift with the kit. So you can use it with the kit. If you don't, if it can just work into your stash as well. And so I had thought about using that color and never like took it off my board there, and I didn't end up using it for this layout. So there is my finished adhered layout. I shouldn't say finished because I'm going to do a few more things, but I've glued everything down, and now I am taking a look at adding a lot of those little gems, some of the smaller bits. You'll see I added that word memories on top of the star on top of my journaling card. And yeah, I think I've done all the sweatering I'm going to. So this is pretty much the layout. And so thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. Hey, really enjoyed using this sketch. You can check out all the other creators who use the sketch as well by using the link in the description. That'll take you to all the My Creative Scrapbook socials as well as their website if you need to order a kit, which you do because they're gorgeous. So thanks again for watching. I will see you on my next video, and have a great day. Here are some close-ups.